A very, very good morning to you. Hi, welcome along to the show this morning, live right here at Manchester Airport. You're with Stu Bear on Airshow World, and a very, very good day to you. Beautiful. It is. Look, the bear comes out in blue skies when the sun is out, and it's, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. Very cold overnight, around about -2, but they say it's going to be a nice sunny day, around about 14 degrees, they're saying here at Manchester. So thank you if you've just joined us for this early morning show. Just a few minutes late, but as usual, I always... What is it about when I come to Manchester? I was doing so well driving here, but as usual, I take the wrong route, and but we got here in the end. So hey, while you just I don't know, put the kettle on and make yourself a brew, we'll just say hi. Yeah, and there's a couple of people in the chat room. They just start to appear as if by magic. So thank you for joining us this morning. I know it's early. Is that Torbo? Says hi. Well, a very good morning to you. Thank you for joining myself here on Airshow World, Stu Bear, and also Lee Horton's with us. Colin Hill. Colin, fantastic to see you, and thank you for being a member of Airshow World. Where else would you be? Hey, it's a Monday morning. It's nice and early. It's round about 19 minutes past 8. Marcus Camfield says, good morning, Stu. I'm secretly watching you from work, you naughty boy. Hand reach out your hands, quick. A quick slap on the wrist. Good man, thank you, Marcus. Hopefully we'll get to see you very, very soon. I'm not doing Duxford in... When is it? Not doing Duxford in June, but I'll certainly be there for the October show. No, September show, that's it. That's my favourite. So keep the messages coming in, and when the aircraft are close, we'll go nice and quiet for you. A couple of Ryanairs. Pretty soon I'll launch the 360 radar and have a look and see what's coming up. Good morning to you as well, sir. That's Sam Beck, and we featured Sam on the Friday night show, and great, some fabulous photographs and videos you take there, Sam Beck. So certainly when you get a chance, check out his YouTube channel. Come on, what's it called? EMA Spotter, or it's... Put it in the chat room, okay? Cole Shield is with us saying, good morning, everyone, from a cold Dublin. Well, it's pretty... Well, hey, we've got the sun out. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. There is... there has been a frost. I'll do a wide angle shot in a minute and you'll see there's a bit of frost, but hey, that doesn't bother us here. We've got blue skies. So if you can share the stream, and because I know it's early morning, so people are just waking up, so if you can share the stream around, we'll see if we can get as many folks watching as we possibly can. So if you're not one of these naughty people watching this at work, and you like following the aircraft on your favorite virtual radar, 360 radar, or whatever else you use, hey, don't be afraid, put the info into the chat room. EMA Planes, that's what it's called. That's what Sam Beck's brilliant YouTube channel's called. So definitely audience participation, that's what we're looking for tonight. So tonight, I'm so used to being at night, aren't I? That's what we're looking for this morning. So audience participation, where was that aircraft going? You noticed it used quite a bit of runway compared to the Ryanair that went up a moment ago. Let's have a look, see what you've got. Cold Shield 1 says, I don't have a brilliant YouTube channel. Yes, you do. The most important thing, and I'll say this to everybody who wants to do YouTube or video, whatever, you do what makes you happy. Okay, that's the most important thing. When you're doing videos, if you upload to YouTube, do it because you enjoy it. Do it for yourself, and if a few of your friends like it, it's a bonus. But the most important thing is, do it for you. Carl, that's the golden rule, all right? Enjoy what you do. Be unique, be yourself. Thank you very much, Sam Beck. He's got the flight radar going. You're the man. Tell you what, now Sam the man. So Sam, how old are you? Are you still at school? And I don't know, you see. No doubt we'll bump into Sam at some point, but if he is at school, well, he's on holiday. Because of course, for the school kids, it's Easter break. Wow, what, 2 weeks is it? Anyway, Sam will let us know. Sam Beck says, I'm 18 right now, so I take it you're at college, so he's probably off. Now then, here's a incredible man. He's just popped into the chat room, and currently where he is in the good old US of A, it is, you're the man, you really are. I think it's around about 28 minutes past 3 in the morning. Wow. So, Andy, how on earth, did you set an alarm or something? Or are you a night owl, eh? A Jerry Rafferty night owl. Is that what you, goodness gracious. Well, whatever, mate. It's fantastic to have your company and to bring you the sights and the sounds. I'm just talking at the moment because you can't hear the aircraft. But bring you the sights and sounds of Manchester Airport in northern England. And look at that, it's blue sky, the sun is out. We're on the right side with the sun behind us, so we'll get those really great shots. Callum Fisher is with us today. Hello, good morning to you. There's an EasyJet landing to your right, which has come from Bristol. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open that. So keep the info coming in because I really appreciate it. I will try and what's up with my display on my phone at the moment? I'm looking out for that. I will have a look at 360 radar. Let's have a look, see what that has to say. Now, I'm being a little bit quieter than normal because here we go. Is that EasyJet, I believe, from Bristol? So what were we going to do? That's right, 360 radar. So I'm a one-man band today, so I'm having to do about 3 or 4 jobs all at once. You'll just have to bear with me at times. And just after 8:30 on this Monday morning on the 3rd of April. And thank you everybody for joining us on, as I said, this early Monday morning. Goodness gracious, eh? Yeah, set off very, very early, as you can expect to get up here at this part of the world. And wait on, what is it about my sat nav? It certainly does not like me coming here. Hey, what have we got coming in very, very soon? All right, flight radar will let us know. We've got a 737 very, very soon, and that is, well, let's have a look. It's just switched to something else. Okay, it's just disappeared. Never mind. Also behind, here we go. It's a well, the call sign is Ryanair, but it says operator louder. So okay, I'm not going to shout any louder. After the fabulous Searcher, shame is no longer with us. Nicky Lauder, such a shame. Lovely guy, fantastic. Met him once at Silverstone, and fantastic, straight to the point sort of guy. He was wonderful. And as usual, I mentioned it earlier. Hey, can you do me a big favour? Give it a thumbs up, likes and all that malarkey, and you should be able to see a share button. So if you could share it to a few places, I'll tell you what, I'd be really grateful. So thank you very, very much. Meanwhile, let's have a look. Just going to try to get back. Well, I hope you're receiving us. Wonderful stuff. You know, I had a bit of a shock just for a minute. No, not an electrical shot or anything like that. Shock. It was, it said the stream was offline. I thought, what? Whoa, oh my gosh, what's going on? But hey, we're with you. And, right, okay, so let's go through the list and saying a very good morning to our friend over there in, over Peterborough sort of area. He'll tell us exactly, no, he won't tell us exactly where. That's SHGP Media. Somil is also watching the show, and look at all these members of Airshow World. You are superstars, every one of you. Don't forget, if you want to become a member of Airshow World, what you've got to do, click on join, and you could be member of the month starting on Friday. So certainly join us for the Friday show. I think I've got a show this Friday, being Good Friday. I'll have to check with the boss. I'm pretty sure. Train Guy 45. That's another member of Airshow World. Have you been? I certainly am, mate. I've got the Bearmobile right behind me. I'd certainly struggle to get here without that. So yep, doing quite a bit of that. And while there's no aircraft going through at the moment, and because as you know, the golden rule with the bear, be quiet when the aircraft take off so you can hear them. And there we go, there's that louder air flying under Ryanair call sign. Okay, what have we got to tell you? Well, don't forget, hey, early morning, what could be better than a fabulous cup of tea? And as you know, Stu Bear, that's me, is sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for all you fantastic viewers of Airshow World, you get yourself 15% off every single order that you place. So check them out. The link is under the video right now. But if you can't see that and you're watching on a TV, just have a Google. Sounds good. Have a Google on a Monday morning for the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and check out their teas and coffees, over 1,000 different types. And I've got the coconut tea on the go. We'll have some of that just a little later. So check them out. And 15%, how do you get that off? It's simple. Just use the voucher code, which is AirShow, all one word, and make sure it's uppercase. You just put that at the checkout. Meanwhile, back to the aircraft. To keep those messages coming in, I'll have a quick look. And we've got Somil, I think I mentioned him, and Torbo is with us. Andy Appleyard, hello Andy. Okay, we'll have a look at that right now, my boy. There we go, zoom out a little and we should see it. Well, there's one on the ground, and where's the other one? There we go. Thank you for alerting us to that. That was Callum. But let's move the camera as it goes from the taxiway onto the runway. What is it? 24, let me think. 24 left, I believe. Let's do a wide shot, and you can see there's been a bit of frost overnight. You can see by the grass down there. Let's go back up though. But look at that, blue skies, and really bringing the colour out on the aircraft. What do we have here? Ah, nice one. So after that very nice Qatar, and hey, what do we have taxiing out now? Well, we'll find out in just a second. Let's move the camera, and we have an Etihad just going across the taxiways and getting ready to. What a great spot this is. I think it's got to be one of the best locations. It's fabulous. Look at this brilliant 787, just about to depart on this Monday morning. United Arab Emirates. You know, this job is so difficult when you're the one-man band, as I said earlier, doing everything at the moment. So Last time I was here, it was last August, and it was absolutely fabulous. I had Heather, she was doing the actual videoing. I was just sat down, taking it easy, and doing all the chat and going through the chat room. But yeah, it's a little bit trickier. Unfortunately, Steve couldn't make it today, so but hopefully next time I'm out and about, we'll try to get Steve along with us. So with the 787, I think that's what it was, with the Etihad, let's have a look. Oh, it's a Ryanair. Would you believe it? So we've got Sommel, he's with us, and what? I've got a really annoying message on here that I just can't get rid of. It won't disappear from my screen, so that's tricky, isn't it? That's why I won't tell you all the secrets, but oh boy, that's making life a little bit difficult. So it's a pop-up box, and it just won't disappear no matter what I do. So I'm trying my hardest to get this right. Let's try again. Trying my hardest to get this right. And changing his mind, switch that off. Changing his mind that Ryanair, I've not got the radio. There's no Fred the Ted today, so I can't tell you why that is. And it's certainly great to be getting Manchester busier and busier. I remember from a couple of years ago when I I've been coming here for a long time, but doing the live shows for you, it started off for obvious reasons pretty quiet, but hey, it's getting back. It's getting back to how it used to be. Not so many of the huge big aircraft such as the jumbos, but we should get an A380 a little later. And Andy was saying he flew out of here when he went to live over in the USA, way back in 1999. Gosh, what, 23 coming up? Yeah, 23 years ago. Here you go, Andy. You got a new subscriber as well. And Mr. Weber Webster, good morning to you, bright and early. Let's have a look what we've got taking off right now. And if you're wondering what that strange noise was a minute ago, it wasn't me, Gov. Honest, it was the bird scarer. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes, so let's see who else is there. So Train Guy is with us, and Carl Scheel, have a great day, my man, and keep on smiling, doing what you do. Callum Fisher, hi, thanks for all the messages coming in, and if you're watching this, hey, if you can do us a big favour, if you can share the video, and let's try to get as many folks watching the show as we possibly can. Isn't it fair, eh? Isn't it fair? Mark Webster says, morning Stu pal, he's got a bacon and egg cob on the go. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit peckish, I must admit, so I will take a quick break at some point. Obviously we'll keep the video going. I'll just go quiet for a little while, so but yeah, keep on sharing and let everybody know, because it is an early one this morning, and be great to see as many folks as possible joining us today. And if you're watching this on the TV and you think, hey, yeah, that sounds like fun, come on, join us in the chat room, put a message into the chat, and I'll certainly say, provided I see it in time, I'll say hi, how are you doing? And welcome along to Airshow World with Stu Bear. Andy Appleyard, great to see you, mate. He says, lovely to have your live streams back, Stu. Must be springtime. Hope you're well. Absolutely there, Andy. Yeah, if the weather when the weather improves, the bear gets out there and brings you a little bit of action. Talking of which, I think, if my eyes don't deceive me, we should have an EasyJet starting to taxi out. So let's have a look at that. There we go. And the Ryanair that was going to take off, it's just whether it's taxiing back to stand or whether it missed its slot, but it's moving, so it'll probably take off in just a moment. Nothing worse if you're on that aeroplane and all of a sudden you're there, right, okay, hands on the seats, you know, and you're gripping it as hard as you can, or holding someone's hand and saying, don't squeeze it tight. And then it taxis back. That must be the worst, thinking, oh goodness. Mind you, I could do with my hands being squeezed nice and tightly at the moment, because they're turning a funny colour. You see, when the sun's out, you think it's warmer than it is, but it's not the warmest of days, but hey, we are not complaining. There's very little wind and the sun is out. Andy, you take care, my man. Thanks ever such a lot for all your support. And that's UHN100. He's got to get some sleep because it is just after 4 a.m. wherever he is. So we'll see you later. And of course, we'll be live for the Friday night show at 7 o'clock on Friday. We'll see you then, my boy. Greg Mottram is also with us. Sam Beck. Come on, Sam. Keep us well informed. Here's the man. Look at this shot. It's beautiful, isn't it? With that EasyJet directly in front. And I tell you, this location is amazing. Ian Steele says, where are you parked for this location? Well, there's a hotel, right? The best thing, right, what I'm going to be putting together, because I've got a brand new YouTube channel and it's going to be called Traveling Bear. Right? And basically it's all different locations that I go to and around in the car or motorhome or whatever. Right? It's going to be going to go all over Europe, so it's a brand new thing. And under this video right now there's a link so you can subscribe to that. If you could, it'd be absolutely brilliant, so please subscribe to that. It's a brand new venture, and there's going to be drone footage, all that sort of stuff. And but back to whereabouts we are. It's oh goodness gracious, what's the name of the road? Antrim Road, is it? I'm not too sure, but anyway, check out subscribe to that new channel, and the link is under the video right now. It's currently called Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure Channel, but it will be changing its name very, very soon to Traveling Bear. So the link's under the video. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And we're going to show you some beautiful locations, I can promise you. And also when I come out filming, I'll show you the spots where you can actually film from. But I'll do a wide angle shot. Right behind me there's a little track. You can ride a bike along there or whatever. But we're on the south side, opposite to where the aviation park is. Train Guy 45, he's going to take a trip over to Birmingham. Yeah, tell you what, let me know what it's like. I will. I'm certainly thinking of popping over there one of these Monday mornings and doing a live show from there. So yeah, that's a good idea. Mark L.I. Oi, oi, how are you doing, Mark? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I like the icon. I think it's SR71 if I zoomed in a little bit. So thank you for joining us this morning. Don't forget to keep sharing the video. Tell all your mates. Let them know Stu Bear Airshow World is right down here, right now, here and now at Manchester Airport. He's the man. Hey, I could have brought you along. Webster says, any pubs nearby? Meanwhile, directly in front of us, let's have a look at this, see if it's getting ready to go. Love these shots when they're head on. So any pubs nearby? Well, behind where I'm actually parked, there's a hotel. Yeah, you could pop in there. Wow, that's brilliant. Mark L.I. He said that's actually a photo that he took at Milden Hall way back many years ago, the SR-71. Oh, I wished I had all the kit in those days. Why did I not do that sort of thing? I was into Formula One back then, so I didn't get to go to Milden Hall back in those days. So the EasyJet is still waiting, and there's plenty of other aircraft going along the taxiways ready for taking off on runway 24 left. So let's have a look at these. Thank you very much, Colin Hill. Oh, nice one. Due out of Fairford at 10 a.m. Are you too? It's taxiing out. Well, we'll see you later. Train Guy 45. Have yourself a great day. Think you said you were going down to Birmingham. So have a good day, my man. Keep us posted. If you get any photographs or whatever else, you know where to send them. Stu Bear. Meanwhile, it's all right. I need the sun. The sun's behind this hedge. It's behind me. I need it just a little bit higher. Then I'll be able to put my hand up to the sun and get these hands warm. Yes, don't forget, keep giving it a thumbs up, share if you like, and let's get as many folks watching the live Stu Bear show on Airshow World. As always, brilliant to have your company. If you're watching this and you've stumbled across it, you're watching on your TV or anything like that, or you'd like to take part in the chat room, all you got to do, just subscribe to Airshow World. Within 1 minute, you'll be able to say hi and put a message in and all that good stuff. And boy, oh boy, we will make you feel welcome. Or what? It's just like with SRH is arrived. Here he is. Hey Stu, sorry I couldn't join you today. Hope you're having a good time. Defo be with you next time. Brilliant, mate. He's a good guy. Even though he's not here today. He's my wingman. And guess what, Steve? Hey, I was doing really well getting here today. It looked like it was only going to take about an hour and 20 minutes until I got in the vicinity, and then the sat-nav. It's crazy, man. But this time I went along the, went to Stoke and then the M6. Much faster, much quicker, providing the traffic is with you. There's no hold-ups. Unfortunately, it was all clean and green all the way here. And you can hear the sound of the birds. But we'll keep our eyes open, and especially you folks watching with your 360 radars, let us know. I say, hey Stu, over to your right hand side, you've got whatever. Okay, what else can we say to you? Just add an advert, Stu. Ah, right, okay. Not one of Stu Bear's adverts, no doubt. No, I didn't do that this time. Steve, it's quite funny. We were there talking away, going along this particular road and heading towards some traffic lights, I think. But there was a load of parked cars. You know, we were talking away, and I thought that they were waiting for the traffic light. No, they weren't. So yes, no, we didn't go that way this time. I said, but it was a bit tricky finding this particular spot. Normally, I don't have a problem with it, but the sat nav, it was sending me back to where I actually came from. But so that's why we're a little bit, about 20 minutes late going live today. So blame the navigation. So does anybody know what time? Hey, there you go. That's something you can do while you're just probably making a brew. Have a look, see what time the A380 is due today. So hopefully we will bring you that just a little later.
So we have the salt folder, which is agreements and issue, which is in at 10:80. I would like to get to March for 2 hours. I wouldn't mind that. That's the Emirates is due at that time as well. So it'll be a 2 for 1, and we'll just literally go after that. Yep, okay. Does that sound like a plan? Not a great plan, but it's a plan. I've had this a couple of times where it's actually played, so
Now let me see if I can switch that actual setting off with those annoying adverts. I don't think while a live stream is actually on, I can switch it off, but I will give it a go. Let's see what I can do. I don't think, though, I'll be able to switch it off. So hey, you just have to probably click skip or something like that. But I think they're only for a couple of seconds anyway. But I'll certainly do what I can. I must have hit a bit of a strange setting. Let's see if it will allow me to do that. It is a bit annoying, isn't it? Take that off. Save. Hopefully that might stop it. I'll try something else as well. There we go. With a bit of luck, that should have stopped that. Right, let's get back to the action. So let me know. Let me switch that. Let me know if that has stopped those annoying adverts coming up. Hopefully it has. Right, where were we? Well, definitely plenty of action we've got for you today from here at Manchester, and which is great. Let's have a look on the approach right now.
So, Dean will back us up on that one.
And as we can see, just lining up on the runway for you right now, we have this Airbus A320 of EasyJet just about to power up and take off on runway 24 left. Heading off to Milan. Very nice indeed, but hey, You know, I don't know what the weather is in Milan, but it's beautiful here. And taxiing out, we have an Embraer Phenom 100, and that's going to be going off to London fairly soon. I can't see it, must be so small. Anyway, let's see this. There she goes, heading off to Milan with our EasyJet. Well, I can see it now. I could hear it. And where are you? Ah, there. No, that's not it. Well, I can hear it anyway. There we go.
Support me on this one, chat.
Do you know what? It's so small, you can hardly see it. But there we go. And after that, getting ready to go, we've got an Air Baltic. That's what it says here. Okay, there you are. Okay. And then we'll have a look at what's on the approach right now. Well, this is definitely armchair plane spotting for you, definitely. There you go. In the comfort of your own home, you can watch the aircraft live right here at Manchester and also follow them on 360 radar or whatever system you're actually using. And where's this going? It's going to Zurich. And currently on the approach right now. We'll then probably film that for you in a second. And we've got an Airbus 320 just about to come in. Or shall we stick with this? Let's see if we can see that just in time. Okay, let's get back to it and see what else we can see that's actually on the approach. And I think it's oh yes, there's something else not too far out. Let's see what it is. An A320, and let's have a look, from Lufthansa, and I can see it. And tell you what, you guys are going to see it in just a second. Let's get a bit dizzy as we move the camera over to the right hand side. It's just shielded by those trees at the moment, but in a minute we'll see it, and there we have it right now.
Wait, it's not your birthday then? You want to supply your own cabin?
That's live. That's dead.
Good morning. Sorry, I really am not far behind.
And not too far out as well, we have another aircraft coming in, this time from Copenhagen, and it's an A320, and it's SAS, and I can't quite see it at the moment, but it shouldn't be too long at all. Right, keep shaking the hands. I tell you what, they are, the sun is behind us, which is great, but that's why we get these nice colourful shots, but we're not feeling the benefit of the sun because it's hiding behind this hedge at the moment. But anyway, hey, I'm not complaining at all, absolutely loving it, and I hope you're enjoying the show today, and thank you for being part of it. While we're just waiting for the next batch of aircraft, in fact we have something right now. Let's quickly, there we go, there's that SAS that we were just talking about. Here it comes.
Guessing it was the T20 that went well.
Via LHR. Maybe. I don't know, but thank you so much. Oh my, oh no. I got it, there we go. Manchester to Montreal via Heathrow. There we go. Or two flights, isn't it?
Thanks for that super chat.
Yeah,
So certainly keep the messages coming in, and let us know what you're doing today. And we have Prince. Hello, Prince. Nice to see you. Where are we today? We are live. You're with live with Stu Bear on Airshow World, and it's approaching 10 to 10 here in the United Kingdom, and at Manchester Airport for a bit of a live show, you know, bit of a jolly, getting out there, and literally a man with his camera bringing you some aviation in action. And it's great to have everybody's company, and keep on sharing the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, you know what to do, all that good stuff, and we'll keep on saying hi, how you doing, and thank you for joining us. And don't forget to join the new channel that we're putting together at the moment. You'll find at the moment it's called something like Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure channel, but that's going to change. It's going to be called, I think at the moment, Traveling Bear. Lots of different locations that we're going to go to and do lots of videos and all that sort of stuff, as well as, of course, Airshow World. That's the number one. And make sure you keep on supporting us. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and I would really appreciate it. And don't forget, share the video around. So, quick question going out to SRH. Steve, has that stopped those annoying adverts? I hope it has. And we'll do a wide angle shot, and you get the idea of what it's like down here. Exactly opposite is the Aviation Park. We'll have a quick zoom in there to see what's going on. Slowly pan along. And there's a few people up on the platform. Quite a few people, but of course it's school holidays, isn't it? And that's why there's obviously a lot more folks just over at the Aviation Park and getting a great view, no doubt. Meanwhile, as I try to get the hands warm and also get back to the chat room and try to find out what we have coming up. I think over to the right we have a Ryanair getting ready to taxi towards runway 24 left, and then what else have we got? We've got it says Thompson 767. Okay, that's taxiing out as well, and behind that taxiing out it is a KLM heading for Amsterdam. Okay, so well, that's what we've got coming up, which is on the ground taxiing around at the moment. And meanwhile, let's have a look. Anything else on the approach? So, wow. We just move the camera along and see a couple of those aircraft. Looking very nice indeed, especially the Thompson. Look at that. Calm down, boy, calm down. Tell you what, I'm getting overexcited here about these aircraft. What is this? goes the Ryanair, but let's have a look. This is what we want to see. It's a TUI. But of course, Thompson, they're no longer running. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's what confused me. I thought, hold on a minute. Excellent. Thanks, Steve. That sorted that problem out. There's our KLM. Just about to lift. So on the flight radar, for some reason it came up as a Thompson. Obviously, it used to be, but not anymore. So as I said it, I thought to myself, hold on a minute. Anyway, this is what I want to see. So do we know when that A380 over there actually departs, and what time does the other A380 come in today? So there you go, a couple of questions for you, and if you know the answer, you know what to do. Just put it into the chat room right now. Meanwhile, let's see what else we're up to. Thank you very much there, Colin Hill. What a man. And letting us know he's a member of Airshow World. That's why he's in green and he's got that special Airshow World icon next to his name. Thank you for being a member, Colin. And Emirates is on radar right now. Also, hi to Andy. Hello. Let's move along. See what we have at the end of the runway. Just about ready to take off. Adicha. Sorry, Fi. have the wrong pronunciation of your name, which I'm sure I have got it wrong, but you know who you are, and it's great to have your company. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this on the TV or whatever, or you'd like to take part in the chat room, subscribe. Within 1 minute, you'll be able to say hi. Let's get this. I quite enjoyed that. Okay, what have we got? More aircraft. It's non-stop today. Absolutely loving it. Hope you're enjoying the show today. Just coming up towards 10 o'clock on this Monday morning. It's the 3rd of April. Aha! And we're going to concentrate very, very soon, as soon as we've seen this, on the Emirates, because it is just getting ready to taxi. So do your sharing and let the folks know, because we don't want to miss that. And I'm sure you don't either. So we'll get the Jet 2 and then we'll concentrate on the A380. Let's have a look then. Let's zoom in and see what is going on. So let us know when it starts moving. It's certainly turned, and so it's probably had pushback or whatever, and I can't quite see. You can probably tell better than me on your big tellies as to whether the engines are actually turning. I'd have thought so, but let us know. You can probably, as I said, see much better than I can. 10 o'clock, that's what it is right here in the United Kingdom, right here at Manchester Airport. Good. And we have a shiny helmet. Good morning, Stu, and everybody else. Thanks, Shiny Helmet, for joining us this morning. What a man. Thank you. You see, I just love all these messages that come in. You make it worthwhile, and that's what it's all about. So keep on watching, keep on supporting Air Show World. I'm having right fun and games today with the trying to bring you the chat room. It's been very, very, very finicky today. That's putting it nicely. And a couple of things to let you know what we're up to. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we'll be off on our travels over to my favourite places. We're going to do lots of shows from Mildenhall, Lakenheath, all that good stuff, because springtime with the bear will take you there. All right, so make sure you join us for those. Look out for those shows. That's coming up just a little bit later in April. And later in April, we've also got lots of East Midlands Airport action into the evenings with the summertime shows and all that. And of course, every Friday night you can catch Stu Bear's Airshow World Show, and that's it's the fastest aviation show on YouTube. That's what we call it, and it's between 7 and 8 o'clock every Friday night, so make sure you join us for that. Meanwhile, we're here for a couple more hours, I would have certainly thought. And let's see who in the chat room has given us a big wave. I can do that back as well. That is our lovely Maria Lane. Says, good morning, Stu. And watching from the Lurkers Lounge. Good to see you. And hey, do your sharing. All right, let's get as many folks watching the live Monday morning show, as many folks as possible. And joining us today from India, by the way. Well, big wave to you watching in India. I'm not sure if you're the person that said left me a message yesterday saying, oh yeah, I'll definitely be watching. So if it is, thank you for tuning in. That is, and you know I'm going to get the name wrong, but I will have a go. Aditya Verma. Meanwhile, let's see what more aviation action we have for you. There we go. I love it when they're on 2-4 left. Now, I believe at some point they do change back to single runway. I'm not sure what time that is. Probably about 10ish, but 10:30 should I say, but we'll see. Because as you can see at the moment, they're using 2 runways when it's busy like it is. Oh goodness, a couple of years ago, as I was saying earlier, it was just 1 runway action. But so it's great to be back here and to see Manchester really busy again. I was just looking around and I've got a little visitor at the moment. I don't know whether we can get this. He's gone. It was this little robin and he got so close. They're not scared, are they? Okay, we have something just coming into land. Let's have a quick look. What is it? You tell me. It's an EasyJet. I've got a feeling, you know, that A380 is starting to move. Let's have a look. That's what we're going to concentrate on right now. Totally dwarfs everything else. Massive, huge aircraft. Thanks, Colin Hill. He says, yeah, pretty much right, Stu. 10:30 is when they go to single runway operations. So hopefully that monster that we're looking at right now should taxi right out, right next to us, and that should be quite a sight. Do you know what? I've got the A380 quite a few times coming into land, but I don't think I've ever filmed it right next to me. So that's going to be, tell you what, yeah, see how excited I am about this. Wasn't that just truly a magnificent sight? Oh, loved it, absolutely loved that. And we're really close to that runway, and well, yes, I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Oh, the excitement of it. Oh. Paul Usher, good to see you, mate. Lee Scarrett, West London Transport and Wildlife, Shiny Helmet. Paul Usher, Sam Beck says amazing. Mary Elaine saying hello to everybody because she's a super lady. Shiny Helmet. And yeah, also, yes, we said hello to Paul Usher. Everybody's here. Come on, keep doing what you do. Say hi to everybody and put the messages into the chat room. And I'll say hello. That's what I do. I'm Stu Bear, you know. Paul Usher, many thanks. Thank you for being a member of Airshow World. He's just joined. Thank you. And a big thank you to everybody else that's become members of Airshow World, because you could be member of the month. And this Friday night, we will find out who is member of the month for April. So join us definitely on Friday night and find out who is member of the month. And you could be a winner. We'll be pulling somebody out of the hat. And that's every Friday night between 7 and 8. It's the 60-minute show with Stu Bear on Airshow World, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. You know, it makes sense, always. And I tell you what, we get a fantastic crowd of folks watching, just like we have right now. So thank you for all your support. And we have an exciting new channel coming up for you. If you like your travels and all of that, we're going to be going all over the place and telling you about places where you can stay in, motorhoming, and it's going to feature lots of things. Lovely drone footage, all sorts. Check that out. It's a new channel that we're setting up. And onto the video right now, you can see the link, so please subscribe. So just to tell you a little bit more about the background of that new channel. So what it's going to be, it's going to be it's going to be a video blog, if you like. So going to lots of beautiful places, especially going to France in June, and you're going to see some incredible footage, and also we'll be taking drone shots of these lovely locations as well, and giving you the background to these wonderful locations. But it's not just going to be Europe, obviously the really nice places in the UK, but it's a mixture of everything. And also it's going to let you know if you have a motorhome or a camper van, or you like your wild camping, places where you can literally just pull up and stay. And also it's going to have clips such as good locations for watching these aeroplanes. So I've done a little video clip today of whereabouts I am. So check that out. Please subscribe. We need to get that one up to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Big thank you to everybody that subscribed the other day. Really appreciate it. I think we're up to around about 530 at the moment, so it's certainly climbing nice and fast. And but also there's other stuff on there as well. There's Formula One motor racing, some of the old races and what have you. I used to take lots of videos of the Formula One back in the day, so there's some of that. Also there's lots, if you're into your cooking, there's some fantastic videos from Heather, and also cycling's on there, all sorts. But it's mainly going to turn into a travel blog, so definitely check that out, especially if you like beautiful locations. And the latest video on there at the moment, it's one you really should check out. It's a fabulous place in the French Alps, and it's Annecy. They have the most beautiful lake you've ever seen. The colour of the water is amazing. Have a look at that video, and as I said, that link for that, and please subscribe. We've got to push that and get it up to that 1,000, and the link is under the video that you're watching right now. It's currently called Stu Bear's, you know, I have to forget because I'm going to call it something different, Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure channel, but that very soon is going to be changing to, I think it's going to be called Travelling Bear, because I'm the bear, it's Stu Bear. But I think what I ought to do is throw it out to you guys in the chat room. So yeah, you know, Stu Bear. Can you think of a really good name before I finalise it? So yeah, put suggestions into the chat room right now. What should we call the new channel? Something that's going to really grab people's attention, I think. So we've told you what it's about. It's mainly going to be travel blogs and all that sort of stuff. So something that covers that. The favourite of everybody at the moment is Travelling Bear. I quite like that one. So we'll throw that out to you guys. So put it into the chat room. And please, yeah, join us on the travels and trips. We're going to do a few live shows as well when we're actually in France, and say hello to you, and we could pop up anywhere. Oh my, my phone is driving me absolutely crazy. It really is. It's certainly not behaving. It's making it so difficult to be able to read your messages. So I'm going to try a different plan. So just bear with the bear for a couple of mows. You'll hear a few pops and crackles while I just take this microphone off. So apologies for the strange sounds. Probably wonder what I'm up to. It's alright. It's all clean. It's a family show. As you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Blue skies, sunshine. What more could you ask for? Lots of aeroplanes, and that's what we're bringing you today. And as the time approaches 10:30 right here at Manchester Airport, great to see so many folks joining us in the chat room. And I know it's an early stream today, so some of the folks, they're only just waking up around the world, and it's great to see you. So hi to Val, thank you Val for joining us today. Also West London Transport and Wildlife, and V1, that's the message that he puts in, V1 will rotate. Yes, sorry I can't work out your name, but hey, thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. And who else? A big heart from Maria Lane. Right, oh, shiny helmet. Keep those messages coming in. New channel name. It's your world coconut tea. I like it. Come on, keep those suggestions coming in. What should we call that new travel blog channel, hey? Travelling Bear, that's the one which is favourite at the moment. And as I said, the link is under the video. You might have to click on more. You see all those links. There should be a link there for that new channel, and currently called Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure Channel. I don't like that. I don't like it. It says what, you know, yes, it says what it is, but it's a bit too long. So come on, suggestions into the chat room and join us for that trip. And Val, it says here, she's been a member for 1 month. She's been a member of Air Show World, and I really appreciate all the support that everybody. Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you. Paul Usher, hi to you as well. Definitely keep those messages coming in so we can say hello. How are you on this beautiful Monday morning? And if you'd like to become a member of Air Show World, you know what to do. What do you mean you don't? Simple. Click on join. And as we said earlier, you could be member of the month. And we'll be finding that out this Friday night.
saw a van go round the back. So I think he's that's an Irish jacket.
Well, wishing you all a very, very good Monday morning. I've been here since, well, we went live around about 8:15 this morning. I got here around about 7 a.m. Early drive to get up here, and absolutely love it when you've got blue skies all around with just the odd cloud. Fantastic. And this is what we want. Actually, I don't know where you are in the world, but right here in the UK and Northern Europe, the weather has been absolutely awful for the pretty much for the whole of March. It was a lot of rain. February, it was dry as a bone, but come March, it was a totally different story, and everywhere is totally saturated at the moment, as I'm sure some of you folks who go out watching the aeroplanes or taking photographs and videos, yeah, you're probably going home and your feet weigh about 2 tons because of all the mud stuck to it. But hopefully let's get some dry weather, get that all dried out. That's one of the big problems at the moment with going away in a van. You just got to avoid the grass. But hey, as we told you, join that new channel under the video right now. Click on more and join Stu Bear on his trips around. And we'll be taking you to Europe in June, to the beautiful French Alps. Quickly move the camera back to the end of the runway. What time is it? It's 20 to 11 and we're still on 24 left. Long may it continue. Adventures with Stu Bear. I like that. That's not bad, yeah? That's not bad at all. Nabila D, good morning to you. Great to see you. Hearts in your eyes, yeah, and waving as well. Thanks for joining us. I'm just going through to see what other suggestions we've got for that new channel, the Naked Tea Traveller, featuring Stu Bear. The naked, hey, yeah. Now, too cold. Well, Paul Usher, thank you for being a member. It's good. Really appreciate it. It certainly helps. And you can see, if you're wondering why people have got green with their names and a little aeroplane next to it, it's because they're members of Airshow World. If you want to support Airshow World, there's a couple of ways you can do it. I'll tell you in a second. Well, I quite often get asked questions like, well, how can we support Airshow World? Well, you can be a member, and we'll love you for that. But also, you can have a nice, shiny, big icon next to your message. They call them stickers. And how do you put a sticker, not on your car, but in the chat room? Well, all you have to do, you can see there's a dollar icon at the bottom of the chat room. You click on the dollar icon and then you can choose a really cool graphic. My favorite are the cats. Yeah, so if you'd like to do that, just click on the dollar icon, click on a cat or whatever takes your fancy, and hey, choose whatever you want. So thank you. So we've got, as I said, Nabili D, Paula, Usher, Mary Lane, and Shiny Helmet, and lots of other folks. So don't be shy, put a message into the chat room, and if you'd like to take part in the chat. Oh, we've got Jimbo, Jet Set, Bear Essentials. Yeah, that's not bad, that's not bad. I'm still preferring Travelling Bear. It's got to get the idea that it's a travelling blog. And really, it's going to be an absolute blast because it's going to be different, totally different to what we do on Airshow World. Of course, Airshow World will always keep on going, but this is going to be totally different. You'll see the bear. I'll be in front of the camera for a change, and we'll have the roving mic going around and doing daft sort of things and going literally all over the place. I like that plane. Ah, Air France, where are you going? Where do you go to, my lovely? Well, no doubt we could find out, couldn't we, hey, by having a look at the 360 radar. Shiny Helmet, he knows the score about the tea. We're going to tell you all about how Airshow World can get you the best tea and coffee in the world. I'm just waiting for this aircraft to go. We'll tell you about that in a minute. Stu Bear's Airshow World. It's sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get a massive 15% off every single order. All you have to do is pop across to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and if you look under the video right now, click on more, you'll see a link. If you can't find that, just Google Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Choose your tea, over 1,000 different types, and hey, get the coconut if you like coconut, you'll love it. And to get the 15% off, use the voucher code. The voucher code is AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. Yes, I can spell as well. The important thing is, make sure it's uppercase, and you get the discounts on every single order you make. Check it out right now. Tea Time Travels with Stu. Yeah, that's another suggestion. Okay, let's see what. Oh, thank you, Paul Usher. Just subscribed. Thank you very much, Paul. And please do, everybody that's in the chat room right now, subscribe to that new channel that we are launching. Okay, currently at the moment, it's called Stu Bear's. See, I can't even remember it myself. That's why the name's got to change. Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure Channel. It's too big. It's too much of a mouthful. You know, it cannot be that. So I am still favourite for Bear Show World Travels. Yeah, that's a good one. Travelling Bear is still my favourite though. Carl Kirkham says, good morning. A very good Monday morning to you there, Carl. Thank you for joining my good self, Stu Bear, Airshow World. And look what we've got at the end of the runway. This great Virgin Atlantic. Shame it's not a jumbo, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go quiet. And if you've been with us for most of the morning, and if not, why not? Hey, only joking. Great whenever you pop in, and it's always good to see you. Did we say hi to Jimbo Jet Set? I think we did. Right, we saw this a little earlier. Love Dancer come in, and now we're going to see it depart. TUI 787 heading to Melbourne, and the Virgin A330 is heading to Orlando. Fabulous, on the way to Florida. Hey, I wonder if Dickie McVitie is on that one. I know, let me think. I'm sure Dickie McVitie said he was off on his holidays very, very soon. Bear Grylls Travel and Cooking Channel. Yeah. It'd be great, yeah, that would be good, but I think I might get in trouble with that one. But keep the suggestions coming. Bear Show World Travels. That's good. That is a good one. Bear Show World Travels. You might have something there. Now, who was that? Came up with that suggestion. That's pretty good. Well, that one goes up at the top of the list, just under Travelling Bear. So, nice one. At some point on the show, we're going to have to, let me have a look how long on the battery. About another, it's saying about another 1 hour. But anyway, what happens as regular viewers will know, at some point on the camera, it will need a different battery. So at some point you'll get a blue screen, but hopefully I'll be able to warn you about that. Hopefully it's not when the A380 comes into land. Do we know what time the A380 is going to be? Bear Adventures. Keep the suggestions coming. This is how what you have to do, you see, you just throw all the ideas into a hat, and hopefully we come out with something pretty cool. You never know, it could be your suggestion. For the first time in a roundabout, I'm going to have to talk a little bit quiet because there's lots of people about, and I've got other people video filming, so that's why I'm not probably thinking, hey, Stu Bear is a little bit subdued this morning, you know, hey, what's going on, why are you so quiet? So that's why I don't want to upset all the locals here. There is another gentleman over to my right, and I think his good lady's doing some commentary. So if you've been watching that, you can probably hear the bear as well. You can probably hear, listen. You can just hear her talking away. Right, who can we say hello to? Are you watching this at the moment? Put a message in the chat room and let us know what you're doing on this Monday morning. Have you had a good weekend? We were able to keep warm last night, early this morning. Goodness gracious. I mean, it wasn't too bad. -2 as I drove over here this morning to Manchester Airport. the outdoors with the sounds of the birds. Now, who's got the flight radars running? If you've got them running right now, have we got anything on the approach? Because what I am the grizzly bears. That's another suggestion. Emirates is due. Oh, Colin, you're the superstar. Thank you very much. And he's a member of Airshow World as well. And thank you very much there, Colin Hill. He says the Emirates is due around about 12 minutes. 12:12. It's a good time, isn't it? Do you know my favourite time of all on a clock is 11:11. I do know why. There is a reason, but yeah, I'll let you know why another time. I love animals. Okay. Now that's another thing. If you like animals, if you like cats, you like dogs, they'll be joining us on these travels that we're going to be doing on that new YouTube channel. There's a Ryanair landing. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, the reason I asked, now I will try to get to the because I was having major problems being able to read all your fabulous text messages, if we want to call them that, in the chat room. So I was struggling very much. The phone just was playing up like you wouldn't believe. So I thought, okay, well, we'll try something different. So I'm currently looking at those via the tablet, and with a bit of luck I should be able to launch 360 radar and have a look what we have. Right, let's click that, because the reason why, on Saturday at East Midlands Airport I bumped into two great people. Firstly, Steve SRH, my good mate, and also I bumped into his name is Dave. I won't go into his full name, but anyway, bumped into Dave. Now, he takes the most incredible wildlife photographs you have ever seen. A really, really nice guy as well, and I think he's at work at the moment, so he's not watching this show, but you never know, he may watch it on a replay or something. Only on a replay. But wow, if I had a link, I would show you some of his photographs. They are amazing, beautiful wildlife photographs of lots of birds and what have you, and especially owls, barn owls. They are awesome. Okay, so we have got something coming in, and let's have a look. You're absolutely right, it's Ryanair, and coming in from Copenhagen 737, and we'll move the camera over to we'll pass the camera to the right hand side, just like the Dushy. Clear on the trees in just a moment. It's through the trees, yes it is, here we go.
Yeah, no, it's good timing. I just saw my good friend Tom from Aviation as well as so yeah, he's going home. Needs food. So Tom has this.
So there's your Ryanair, and taxiing out I can hear. Now this will be the giveaway. Have they changed to single runways yet? We all know in just a couple of moments. I will get back to the chat room in very, very soon. So as soon as we get a quiet spell, I will show you. I was telling you about the two great people that I bumped into, but not just that. We had a Saudi jumbo jet pop in. That's why I popped up to East Midlands Airport Saturday morning. So as soon as we get a quiet spell, I will show you that. Oh, very nice. This one, it's heading off to Fuerteventura. It's a Boeing 757 Jet 2. I bet they've got beautiful blue skies there as well in Fuerteventura. But the difference is, I'd imagine it's around about 25 to 30 degrees there. So with a little bit of luck, maybe in around about 5 or so minutes, I'll show you that jumbo from just the other day. Phoebe Stern! Oh, Phoebe, how wonderful to see you in the chat room. Now, Phoebe, she works here at Manchester Airport, and last night she sent me this great photograph of the A380. She goes on them, she gets right next to them, and sneakily, I bet, I'll probably get, for the bosses listening, I might get her into trouble. I do apologise. She didn't really take a picture. Phoebe, you're a superstar, and I'll never forget a couple of years ago when I did my live show here. She was opposite me in the aviation park, waving her arms, and I zoomed in. She's a super lady. And all those folks off on their holidays to that great location, Fuerteventura. I went there, loved it. But in those days, a good few years ago, in those days I was really big time into windsurfing. And I don't know if you've ever been to Fuerteventura, but yeah, it's a great place, and because they get pretty constant good winds. That's why a lot of people do windsurfing there. In beautiful crystal clear waters. Oh, in between doing the windsurfing, there's me. I'm doing a bit of videoing and what have you, and getting tips of how to do the windsurfing, thinking yeah, I'll do that. Then all of a sudden, the #1 windsurfing beach, there's a shack there and what have you, the #1 windsurfing beach in Fuerteventura, unfortunately, is a nudist beach. And there's me filming, and all of a sudden, I'll never forget it, there was this really old, wrinkly guy. I'm not going to go into too much details. And if you can imagine, I don't know, somebody like the ex-Formula 1 Supremo, yes, yeah, Bernie Ecclestone, somebody like that. He must have been someone like him, because he had 2 of the most beautiful women next to him, walking along right in front of the video, and it's like, oh my Lord above, people are thinking I'm filming them. So, a little bit embarrassing, you know. No, I'm filming the windsurfers, not you, Mr. No Clothes. I've got that video, by the way. I should, include it as part of Travelling Bear, the new channel. Yeah. wonder how far I'd get with that before I got in trouble. And I can tell you, I have been in some funny places with the travelling around, so but we won't including some of those places. Being woken up in the middle of the night when I've just pulled into a lay-by. Yes, that'll be a story for another time. I'll save that one for the new YouTube channel. If you just joined us, hey, look under the video, click on more. Please support the new channel that we are putting together. It's going to be a journey, it's going to be a laugh, it's going to be lots of fun, and you're going to meet the bear. For a change, I will be in front of the cameras. So join us. So we have another aircraft looking directly at us, so we'll keep the camera on that just for the moment. Let's see. Stu, you are silly. I know. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Hey, you've got to have good fun. As I nearly lose the microphone. 18 degrees currently in Fuerteventura. Not as warm then as I thought. Probably the wind is blowing. Maybe cloudy. Who have we got? Phoebe Stern, yes, I haven't forgotten that day, was at the Runway Visitor Park and the sun was on. Yep, it was, what was it, about October time, wasn't it, hey? It's one of those things where Phoebe had the sun right in her face, and but for me, like it is at the moment, it's behind the hedge. So she was lovely and warm. I was over where I am now. Absolutely. May. I was cold. Okay, who else can we say hello to? SHGP Media. He's popped in again. Hello again. Was away for a bit, but let's see what he's put. But have you... What's that? I can't... Do you know what? I can't see your message. Right, he's got me on in the background. That's what he says. Okay, morning. He's saying hi to everybody. He's busy at work, you see. You know, that's supposed to be working. Yeah, a bit like Malcolm Camfield, who keeps sneaking into the room. Good to see you, Malcolm. Don't let the boss see it. But I think for SHGP Media, I think he works from home. I'm pretty sure about that. Right, Phoebe, she's put lots of messages in. Loving reading the messages. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Now, somebody just put a message in saying we've got another Saudi coming into East Mids, and you watch. I'm going to lose the chat room, I bet, in a second. I'm just trying to find that. Where was that message? Here we go. I think it's Sam Beck. So it said it. Yes, it's Sam Beck. It says we've got another Saudi 747 in tomorrow at EMA. And just as I was going to see what time, I don't know why, but for some really bizarre reason, YouTube is being a little bit of a devil today. It literally wants to make every time I look at the chat, wants to make everybody moderators. I don't know what's going on. I think it must be the cold getting to my equipment. I think that's what the problem's got to be, why it's doing that. Either that or I've got sticky fingers. There's some strange reason anyway. There we go, so you can probably hear I've got back to it. Some strange reason anyway. Turn that down. Oh, they tell me, well, look at the time. It's 11:13, 14 minutes after 11 o'clock. So, if you guys are right, in less than 1 hour, we should get coming in to land an A380. Well, it's good that they're still using 2-4 left at the moment. We're certainly keeping us nice and busy this morning. Loving this. We went live around about 8:15 this morning. And we can start to feel the sunshine. It is gorgeous. Well, with a bit of luck, soon, he says, hopefully, I'll be able to get back into my own chat room, which I cannot see at the moment. It's one of those days, I can tell you. Oh, this is where I miss not having Steve or Heather with me. It makes life so much easier. One man band today. Yeah, Billy No Mates, Stu Bear on his own. Oh, don't you feel sorry for me? No. Let's hope I can get back to the chat room. I'm doing my best. Let's have a look. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I've got the chat room at last. Sorry I've neglected you for a few minutes. And hey, it's good. Keep them coming. Keep the messages coming. Right, it's gotten a little bit quiet for a couple of mo's, hasn't it? Okay, what I'm going to try to do for you is I'll show you that jumbo that came into East Midlands Airport on Saturday. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's see if I can find it. Hey, you're back live with me. I thought you'd enjoy that. That was from Saturday at East Midlands Airport. Tell you what, I'm having a nightmare with this chat room today. I don't know what is wrong with YouTube, or I've tried it on a different device, and yeah, it just wants to make people moderators. So apologies for that, Phoebe. I just accidentally made Phoebe a moderator of Airshow World. I do apologise. I just don't know what's going on with it. It's a nightmare. Is it my fingers? I mean, they are a funny colour. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is just, don't you love it? Hey, any updates with the A380? It's not quite like when we're in the studio. I get too used to doing the Friday night shows in the studio with all the monitors and what have you, and I do love being outside doing the live shows for you, but I don't know why that is. I've probably made so many people moderators today. If I have, I do apologise, and I will sort it out later. That's the great thing about live, isn't it, eh? You just don't know what's going to happen. And it's all about enjoying. Have a laugh, enjoy, and put lots of heart. Look at the hearts in the chat room. You wonderful people. Love you to bits. Where's that aeroplane? Oh, you're there. How could we miss you? How are we doing on the battery side of things? 21 minutes. Okay, well, before we get the A380 getting towards us, I will certainly get the battery changed for that, because you know what would happen? The battery would give up just literally as it comes into land. I can't help it. It's Mary Lane, it's really weird. The pop-up box is permanently on, and every time I scroll up to see your great messages, it just wants to make everybody a moderator. What the hell is going on? YouTube, what are you doing to me today? I tried it on the tablet as well. Doing exactly the same on there. Something is not as it should be. Hope you enjoyed that quick shot from East Mids of the Jumbo. Very nice. And Sam tells us there's another one tomorrow. Now, if you've never been to Manchester Airport watching the planes, let's have a look. Around about, I would say whereabouts the camera is around about now, there's a road and it goes underneath both of the runways. And on one of them, on this particular one, the 24 left, it goes much further than the 24 right. In fact, I'm sure that's the designation of the runways. Let's have a quick look and we'll find out. At 23 right, okay, that tells us. And let's get this first, we'll get back to that. Well, let's find out with these runways. Let's try to get this right. So 23 right. Okay. So then, see, I'm not local to this place. So it goes under 23 right, and so is this? I'm trying to find out. I'm sure the locals would know for sure. I always thought it was 24 left, but also could be wrong. If you know, put the answer in the chat room right now. But anyway, back to the story. So the road, it goes underneath the actual runways, and on the this runway that's closest to us, there's a tunnel, and it follows a fabulous river. I'll tell you in a minute. So let's get back to where we were. So the river, the Bollen River, goes underneath this particular runway we're looking at the moment. And if you've ever been down there, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. And especially when you start to get the leaves on the trees, the birds singing and all the rest of it, it's certainly worth a bit of a trek around there. And it's gorgeous. And if you want to see what it's like, well, the video will be on, as it's going to be called very soon. I think that's what we're going to call it. Travelling Bear. That's the favourite, I think, but certainly keep the messages coming in. And if you haven't already subscribed to the new channel, you know what to do. Click on more. Probably got a better system than me at the moment for viewing things, but click on more and you will see there's a link to that new channel. At the moment it's called something like Stu Bear Sports and Leisure Channel. Sounds like a bit of a, I don't know, leisure centre or something, doesn't it? But anyway, we're going to change the name, but that's what we're deciding on at the moment, what we're going to call it. But it's going to be like travel blogs and all those sort of things, and really pretty places and all that sort of stuff. Back to nature. And lots of drone footage and yeah, you name it. It's going to be a bit of a laugh, bit of fun, and certainly join us on that adventure. And you can certainly help us make it by subscribing. We need to get to that 1,000 as soon as possible, so please subscribe. Link under the video now. Yes, battery check. Let's have a look. Thank you very much. Right, we've got 11 minutes on that. So, yes, that is Aditya. Aditya. Okay, bear with the bear a minute. You'll hear me crackling away because I need to remove the microphone as I get very close to your ears right now. Let's move the mic and we're going to change the battery in about 30 seconds.